Boy, right? Finally, some news. Yeah, we're gonna talk about David for a bit this morning, man. Um, what do we say? Where do we start from, Dice? The depot, where he's been, what he's doing, how much money he's spending, um, the money he's stolen from people, basically under the disguise of he's a prophet and an apostle. Um, yeah. And here's the thing with David's cult. It's going to eventually get struck down. It will. It will. It's just time. And this is why I think it'll ultimately get struck down. This is just me. One, the human trafficking element. Okay, the human trafficking, the forced labor operation, the tax evasion, the fraud, all that. Okay, that's going to be one reason. First of all, the second reason is people have died in this cult, and I think two for sure that we know of. Okay, two for sure that we know of, but possibly three. I'm still going to look into that, but I think a third one may have died somewhere down the line in this cult. Okay, so that's a big issue here. And David's not a doctor. Okay, if if David's a doctor, then I'm a fucking nurse practitioner. Okay, because what's you can't these people aren't doctors. David's not a doctor. Who's giving medical advice, right? So some of the information I found out recently is we know David tells people not to go to the hospital. Thice, it wasn't even that, bro. It wasn't even that many people, dude. There's maybe like 10 people at the fucking hotel, man. Yeah. I think after Cheyenne died, I think after the last cult member died, Cheyenne, and David said he could heal cancer, all the cult members were probably like, he had cancer and you couldn't fucking heal him. I'm hoping that woke people up. I really do. I hope that last death of the cult member, and it's unfortunate, it really is. And here's the reason why he didn't get the help he could, because one, he didn't work, he didn't pay into the system. The taxes, the points you earn into getting that kind of health care if you need it, he didn't pay into it, so he couldn't afford it. His family couldn't afford it, man. So what happens? David says, "Oh, you don't need it because I'm the apostle. I'll take care of you. I'll heal you." I would love to see that David. That's what I'm thinking, Dice. David's sick or dead. That's how I was going to title it. Sick or dead. David E. Taylor, where is he? I'm starting to believe he's sick again because here's the thing. One, he's overweight. Two, he already had something happened to him, Dice. Hit that like too when y'all get in here. We're talking about David E. Taylor, the gutter walrus. Because during COVID, 2022, I think, is when he got sick. 2022, Thice. Remember when he came out? Oh, I'm not on deathbed. All these people out there talking bad about me. And it was like real hoarse, and he fucking couldn't even keep his breath, man. He literally sounded like he just had a tube pulled out of his fucking throat. Okay? And all you cult members, if you're just tuning in watching, man, no. David's lifestyle is extremely unhealthy. He's probably like got gallstone issues. He's probably got gall issues because he eats such fucking greasy food. He doesn't exercise. He just lays around all day in his fucking filth. I mean, look at the hotel. That should be a prime example of what it's like to live in David's presence is fucking filth and scum and mold and just shit. Cult members, what's up, man? Hit that like. Hey, JMMI, good morning. Hey, Thice, but he did pay the case out of St. Louis. So the St. Louis case got settled. Okay. The St. Louis case got settled. But the house down in Florida, I don't know if it's sold yet. 25 million, man. I really don't think it's going to sell. David, if you're watching, we're still on you, dude. We're still on you. Yeah, the St. Louis case where he stiffed the lawyers, remember? Remember, Thice, where he stiffed the lawyers for the fucking $350,000? CC02396. Yep, it's right here. Notice of dismissal. Voluntary dismissal. No, completely different. Okay, remember the case with the Harold Lewis house, Thice? Oh, his liver. Oh, his liver's fucking probably toast. That's why he's so big in the gut. That's, dude, he's taking on water. Like his body cavity is literally filling up with fluid. I'm sure David at one point has to get fluid removed from his fucking gut. Hit that like too when y'all get in here. Let me know you're here. So Thais, the St. Louis case. Hang on. All right. Yeah. So David settled. It looks like they settled. They dismissed it. It says this is exactly what it says. It says the notice of voluntary dismissal. Come now, plaintiff Carmody McDonald PC, by through and undersigned counsel and pursuant to Supreme Court Rule 67.02a, and hereby voluntarily dismiss its action with prejudice against all defendants in the above styled cause, each party to bear their own costs. I don't know. They dismissed it. This could be getting kicked up federal because of the amount of money. I don't know, though. I don't know. It blows my mind. And the cult members are in here watching too, man. I know they are. You guys want to know about David? He's a fucking sick fuck, and he's probably on a fucking deathbed somewhere because nobody's seen him. David's own cult doesn't even know where he's at. Hey, Janelle, good morning. How you doing today? Hit that like. Let me know you're here, man. Let me know you're not a cult member. But we are going to continue talking about David's prostitution operation and his human trafficking ring, and that's what it turned out to be. This community was trying to figure out where all the money was coming from, right? For a long time, we're like, where the fuck does he get all the money? He's not holding, hey, how you doing from Australia? Summer Rain Davison. Good to see you, bro. I'm from Texas, man. How you doing, man? Good to have you. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. Daniel Abata Bogdanov from Sweden. Howdy, howdy. We're talking about the gutter walrus. Coming in a little bit of information. Not much, but if anybody's ever been a victim of David, go forward. If you've ever been abused, if he's ever told you to not go to the hospital because he can heal you, please let him know. Please let us know. Okay, we'll put you in touch with the right people because there's some things here that need to be examined, and I think this is one of them. David telling people, oh, don't go to the hospital because I can heal you. I'm the apostle. I'm the prophet. Now, again, where are the legalities in that? Where are the laws for these pastors and these prophets to say that they can heal people like this? This is absolutely insane. Todd White saying he could grow legs out. David saying he can heal cancer. Catherine Crick saying she could fucking heal autism. But David, this is about you. Your human trafficking ring. The one down in Houston, the house over in Tampa. You got the one in Ocala. Let's talk about Jesus. Well, we're talking about a religious cult leader. This channel's about cults, man. This isn't a Christian channel, bro. Phil K, if you want to go talk about Jesus, you can go to a channel that talks about Jesus. Yes, we do talk about God here from time to time. But this channel's about religious cults, bud. So, if you want to go talk about God, there's plenty of channels out there that'll talk about God, but we talk about cults here, bro. So, I'm here to, you want to talk about that and how people use God to actually fuck people over? Yeah, David is Jesus' best friend. Yeah, you want to talk about God? David is Jesus' best friend. Oh yeah, and David has also sat on the lap of Jesus, okay? What's your order, sir? I'll have a number one, supersize, please. Yes, Michelle is still there. Yes. Yes, Michelle is still there. Yes, Michelle's still there. Some people I've talked to said she will go down with the ship. Yes, they are. It's a form of religion, yeah, but Eddie Diaz. When you look at it, a cult is a religious group, right? But they are more formed around the leader. It's not about religion. It's not about God. So, yeah. The thing is, you know what, Daniela? Something tells me like he's laying on a fucking bed somewhere sick. Hey, that's what we say. Hey, Phil, that's what we say here. Hey, the only way to salvation is through God, right? Not through these fucking cult leaders, not through these preachers or pastors, right? I'm with you, Phil. I'm with you. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. Why are people charging for it? And again, JMMI and KOGGC, Apostle David E. Taylor, he's running a fucking prostitution ring, man. He's running a prostitution ring. He has been, and we've been calling it out. And for whatever reason, it hasn't been shut down. I'm guessing it's going to take some time to shut something down like this because it is a church. They are operating as a 501c3, which it's almost an act of Congress to get it taken away. The hotel is still there. Yes, Janelle's still there, but it's a skeleton crew. There's hardly anybody there. And some rumors I got from people outside of the cult that have contacts inside the cult, that family stuff like that. David at one point was actually sending people to shelters, to homeless shelters. So he could be shuffling people around because he's going broke. Yep. Yeah, dead serious, Janelle. He was shuffling people around to homeless shelters. Yeah. Yes. Yep. I don't know why. I'm guessing to feed them. I don't know. But it's a really fucked situation. The hotel is still going on in Houston. Yes. It's trashed. Nobody's keeping up with it. I don't know how they're showering. I don't know what their food situation is. Oh yeah, they're still there to find more victims. Yeah, we need. They're out there. They're out there. I don't like calling them victims because they made it out. They're surviving now. But this guy, I mean David. To see the floor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's fucking. Hey, have a nice day, Phil. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's the floor. Okay, the main floor in the main hall, absolutely Thais. All those tiles are popping up. There's mold. Water got underneath. It messed up all the grout, and the tiles are popping. That's what happens when tiles flood. The water gets underneath, and it literally loosens all the glue up, and all the tiles just pop up, man. They start popping around. And we actually called it, and David put a carpet over it. Oh, we filed with the health department. We filed with the health department. We filed with the county tax assessor. They went down there, said nothing was going on. Oh, they're a church. Fuck, they are. Yeah, fuck, they are. Wait till all the shit hits the fan. Then those county officials are going to be like, oh, well, we thought they were a church. Oh, we thought they were a church. No. These county officials down in Houston, they got their heads up their fucking ass, man. They got their heads up their ass, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Had they done their job, had the county officials in Houston done their job properly, they would know that David has a bogus tax exemption, and they would shut him down. They would shut him down, but it's all about the money, right? Hey, what up, Black Wolf? Cheers, man. We're talking about David E. Taylor running a trafficking ring, a human trafficking ring. It's sex trafficking and forced labor. Yeah, you got trafficking, human trafficking, forced labor. It's all for benefit of David E. Taylor. But we haven't seen him. Thais, what is it, like, last August? After he came out and issued the death threats, he kind of went back into fucking hiding again, right? August, September. So we haven't seen him in almost, what, six months? Yeah, a long time. A long time. And I'm sure it's probably just killing him. Either that or he's sitting on a fucking hospital bed, right? Yeah, after he called me a pussy, faggot, and I was going to die. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, man. I'll get with you later, Thais. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And I sent all those threats up. Those were legitimate threats, right? And when I was talking to people about the videos that David sent, and these were like officials and shit. I won't say who, but use your imagination. I told him exactly this. I was like, you guys put Manson in jail all his fucking life, and he never killed anybody. He sanctioned the killings, and you guys still put him in prison. And I told Day, I was like, look, David personally isn't going to lift a fucking finger against me. He's too fucking fat and slow. But his cult members will. And I was like, not only his cult members, but anybody who could be following him, anybody who might not be directly connected to him, but who watches his videos and is fucking like radicalized for David. I was like, those are the ones that scare me. Those are the ones that scare me. David personally doesn't scare me, that fucking piece of shit. But his cult members do. The people that follow him do. It's the ones that are indoctrinated. fucking Slim Shady. Call him Shady Slim. But yeah, after he issued the death threats, he kind of went into hiding. He went into hiding after that. Because again, I sent those up to the courts where he was being tried. I sent those over to the FBI. I sent those over to my state and local officials. I filed police reports in every jurisdiction where they're operating. Hey, Scuba Steve Speaks. What's up, man? Yeah. Oh yeah, the death threats. Oh, the death threats were awesome, man. That was, and you can't use God as a proxy, man. I know Slime Shady, right? Movie Short Society. Fucking Slime Shady, right? I was just thinking, man. It's like, I could see David screwing a box of Krispy Kreme donuts just because he can't get anything. Oh, Makita's very active. Oh, dude, you should see the emails I get from her, bro. Thice, she sent me an email. Literally, she sent me an email saying if I go anywhere near her or David, she's gonna fucking shoot me. I'm dead serious. I'm dead ass fucking serious. Let me see if I have it. Dead serious, bro. Nope, Makita's very active again. Yep. Makita's very active. Oh, look here. Yeah. Let me see here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, here it is. This is what she says. This is what she says. I warned you, don't take our peace and nonviolence nonchalantly. We are always armed and ready in our defense. Don't forget, General David E. Taylor can easily be his murderous gangster self if you insist on provoking it out of him. His most tormenting excellency, General David E. Taylor. I know to find you and kill you dead in defense of the Constitution, as I sworn to do as a soldier. Special Forces will tell you, the Elite Ranger Regiment. Yeah, that's. And then she even sent me a picture. She was holding a fucking gun, man. She's like, "Don't come near me or I'll shoot you." I'm like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Damn." Like this one was pretty out there, man. This one was out there. And there's actually, I gotta find the picture, but yeah, I already forwarded all of it over because this is what David. Oh yeah. Oh, it's way fucking crazy talk. Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, one picture. There's a picture of her holding a fucking gun and shit. I'm like, really? Yeah. The bad thing is, we tried to help her. Yeah, special forces. She can't even write a cohesive sentence. And this again, look at what this is. What David produces on the flip side. This is what David produces. Look at Kathleen. Kathleen is going to be the white version of Makita. Kathleen Klein, the one we see on the Sunday sermons, she's the white version of Makita. David, this is the product of your cult. This is the product of your cult, David. No, she's up in New York, I think. I think she lives in New York somewhere, like in some kind of fucking assisted living halfway house. Like I've seen certain pictures, dude. She's like writing on the walls and shit. Uh, I'll text you, Trip Nine. I'll text you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, when you live so isolated, everything on the outside is evil. Yeah. Everything on the outside is evil to the cult. Trip 9, keep that off channel. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what David's cult has done. All these people that are just there now, they're either they want to be there or they're just fucking stuck. They don't have anything to go home to, no family, no friends. Michelle definitely doesn't have any family or friends when she's done with this. What's Michelle going to do? Michelle, when you get out of this, you're not going to be able to get fucking Social Security. You're not going to be able to get Medicare. Fuck, Michelle, you're not going to be able to do shit. Michelle, you might as well just go to prison so you could get fucking 3 hots and a cot at the cost of the taxpayers. You might as well. You might as well fucking just go down with the ship. That way you actually have a fucking roof over your head when this all ends. And that's a fucking truth, Michelle. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go when this all ends, Michelle? Really think about that. Ask yourself that, Michelle. You think your family's going to fucking take you back after what you've done? I know for sure they're not. You've basically burned every fucking bridge you've crossed and then pissed on it. Pissed on the ashes. That's what you've done. You have fucked over everybody in your life, Michelle, and you don't care. You don't care. It really will, Michelle. Just go down with David. Just go down with David and just live in a prison cell for the rest of your life where you're getting fed and fucking housed and clothed and you can have a shower fucking every day. Because I guarantee you after this, your life is going to be fucking miserable. It'll be, you might as well just be a bum, Michelle. No, Michelle won't even be able to go fucking commando anymore. She'll be so fucking broke. Exactly. Exactly. Michelle, you're all over this organization. You do realize that, right? And Michelle, you know what? A lot of the people I've spoke to on the back end of this say you're fucking all in it and you're a bitch. Michelle's head bitch. Michelle's head bitch there. She's the head bitch. She will fucking keep her head bitch status by maintaining head bitch status. Michelle got in power by fucking David. That's a fact, okay? This is how Michelle got in power. She took power very quick. Why? Because she got in there and she fucking spread her legs for that sack of shit. Just like every other woman before her. David gives them a little bit of power when they open their legs, man. It's a fucked up situation. And Michelle's like, fuck, I'll just spread my legs anytime. Even that I know he's fucking other women, I'll still give it up to him. I don't care. I'll let him fucking use me as a doormat. Yeah, she might as well move to Korea now. Yeah. Yeah. She might as well move to fucking North Korea now, Michelle. Go to a non-extradited country, Michelle. Yep. Exactly, Scuba Steve, right? And she's been laying with that fucking sack of shit. I mean, Michelle, you know how many women David has slept with other than you and then gone back to bed with you and you know about it and you don't care? I mean, Michelle, how does that make you feel being head slut of that place, man? You really are. You're head slut of JMMI and KOGGC. You got there, you fucked David, and that's that. That's how you've maintained your power. And then you shit on every woman that tries to fucking step up to you just because you're head bitch. It's not a good place to be, this cult, man. Women, get the fuck out. What are you guys doing there? That's my question. What do you guys actually see in David and Michelle? What's so good about their movement that hasn't already been laid out in the Bible, everybody? Cult members, if you're here watching, have you ever stopped to question this, man? Have you ever stopped to question what David says against the scripture? And you guys are like, hey, he knows everything. He's great. He's the apostle. He's got the direct word from God. We don't need to ask him anything. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. David has been hiding. He doesn't make himself known to his followers. Some of the people that are in there, they've never even seen David in real life. That's how isolated David has made himself. Oh, David's a walking contradiction. He's a walking contradiction, man. And it's really sad, man. It's really sad. I think David had a good intention at one time, but when the money got to him, man, the greed, the corruption, he's just like, yep, gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah, the apostle thing trips me out, yeah. Doesn't the police say in the U.S., make yourself known? You're right, Thice. That's where I think he's at. I think he's in a lot of trouble, and he actually knows it. I think, Thice, I'm with you, bro. I think David knows he's in trouble. I think he knows he's in trouble. Dude, he had an exemption revoked by the IRS. How much more trouble can you be in? Yeah, and I still think there's some cases pending with money. I think he owes people a lot of money. I'm with you. I think he owes a lot of people money that don't deal with banks. He's been taking out shady loans, man. He's basically taking out loan against a loan against a loan against a loan. Basically using one loan to pay off the other. It doesn't work. Eventually the money runs out. The Nelly property, guess what? He took a loan against that. He put that house up for collateral. Okay? Probably not going to pay that house off. The house in Tampa up for $25 million. I don't even know if it's sold. But $25 million? Man, I don't know if somebody will buy that house for $25 million. It's worth maybe 8 or 9. Why do these a-holes get to live extended lives? You know, I don't know, man. And David's not even living an extended life. He's just been hiding. I mean, an extended life, dude, life in isolation. And that's what David Taylor is running a human trafficking operation, man. He's not paying his people. It's all labor. Nobody goes to the hospital. Nobody's getting paid. Nobody's on the record. And I've heard one of the survivors that we've talked to, he's like, yo, when I came back out of the cult and I started filing with the IRS, they asked me, where have I been? They asked me, where have I been? That was one of the main questions they asked. Where have you been? You haven't filed anything for the last 5-6 years. How'd you live? Where have you been? And he had to told him, well, I was in a cult. I got fucking sucked into a cult. Wasn't getting paycheck, wasn't making money. Couldn't file my returns. I wasn't getting issued, 1099s. So how do you file taxes like that if you're not on the books? And again, it's the same thing with everybody in this cult. They're not on the books. When it comes time for them to draw Social Security, Medicare, help from the government, they're going to be like, you didn't work at all. You didn't put anything in to health care. How can we give you money back? Social Security. They're not going to be able to get that. So cult members, really think about that. Really think about that before you join an organization like this, okay? Because you won't. If you're not working, you don't get credit. You don't get credit for putting money in the system. You're going to get out and you're going to be like, well, I need government benefits now. They'll be like, sorry, we can't help you because you didn't do anything. Jenny Janiak, you're a prime example. Jenny Janiak, you're a prime example because you've been in there all your life. You've never worked. You've never paid taxes. When you get out and try to find like some kind of social benefits from the government, you're not going to get it, unfortunately. You might get a little bit, Jenny, but it's not going to be much, man. It's really not. It's going to be a very little amount. These cult members don't understand how it works when you got to work and pay into the system and the government, man. It's like a point system. If you don't work, guess what? Like, you didn't help. But hey, David can launder all the money through real estate, right? Imagine all the money that David could be putting his cult members on group health care for. But no, he won't do that, right? Yeah, guess what? No pension. Yeah, guess what? You guys won't get pensions. You won't be able to get lines of credit. Think about that. When you go to try and buy a house, you'd be like, you haven't shown any income for the last fucking 15 years of your life. How do you expect us to give you a line of credit when you can't even show steady income? It's a big deal, man. It's a big deal. Danielle is dead on with it too. Credit cards, that's going to be big. A loan for a house, another big one. You might be able to get a library card, maybe a Netflix account. I know how it is having worked part-time for 20 years. I was in a cult. Now I need to save money. Yeah. See, dude, I just started working again, Daniela. I'm going to save my money, man. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to save it. Oh, this is one of David E. Taylor's cult followers. Hey, Roderick, I appreciate you being here and supporting the channel. David's running a human trafficking operation. We've been telling people that. I know who you are, Roderick Bird. You're just one of David's little cult followers. Get off the net, clown. Why don't you get off David's sack, okay, Roderick? Anyways, yeah, it's Roderick. Yep. Yeah, and the cult members, they don't have paychecks. Honestly, really, how are they getting food? How are they paying for personal hygiene? Women, this is where I'm with it, man. For the women. Honestly, women, listen up. Listen up, women in the cult. Okay? I know there's younger ladies in there, okay? Like young women. How are you guys going and getting your monthly and yearly and annual women checks, man? Do you guys not have that concern about your physical health and your reproductive organs and things like that? Because women, you should be getting that every year, just like men should. Okay? Going for your annual physicals, getting your checks, your mammograms, whatever. Getting your labs checked, making sure you're healthy. Does that happen in this cult? No. No, it doesn't. Because David tells everybody he's the prophet, he's the apostle, now he can heal everybody. Women, really think about that. Really sit back and ask yourself, man, when was the last time I went and got a checkup? When was the last time I went and took care of myself instead of David? Yeah, ultrasounds of arteries, right? Exactly. Ultrasounds, getting your mammograms, right? Getting screened for cancer, colon cancer, right? Diabetes, cholesterol, getting your lipid panels done, getting your blood work done yearly. Lindy, shut up! God. Exactly. I went and got an ultrasound of my arteries about 6 months ago, Steve, 4 or 5 months ago. Because I told my doctor my dad had a heart attack and that he had atherosclerosis. He's like, all right, we're going to go ahead and get your heart tested. Everything came back pretty good for the most part. He's like, we could put you on statin, but I don't want to go on statin. I'll manage my shit with my diet, right? I think my score was at like 11. It was pretty low. He's like, it's not concerned, but he's like, we could start you. But I was like, nah, I'll eat healthier. Not a problem. But yeah, women, men too. When was the last time you went and got your prostate checked? Because men in the cult, check this out. If you're eating a lot of calories, a lot of sugars, carbs, guess what? Those are exacerbators of colon cancer. Okay, and colon cancer is real prevalent in men from about 30 to 45 right now. If you're not being screened, you probably should be. Okay, I know the members in the cult aren't being screened for colon cancer. I know they're not being screened for anything because David once again is telling them, hey, I can take care of you. And there was a death recently in David's cult. The Cheyenne Tatsim passed away from cancer. I forget what kind of cancer it was, but it's very sad. He was actually needing money to help for his cause. And where was David? Where the fuck was David when Cheyenne needed help? No, it wasn't kidney, man. It was I think it had metastasized too, man. Like it started spreading. It started spreading, man. Like it was real fucked up. Yeah. It was real bad. It was real sad. Like he was fighting it, man. Cheyenne fought it. But then again, even some of the other gentlemen that have come out and done interviews said, hey, man, they were trying to buy food that I couldn't eat and I'm a diabetic. Another wrong apostle out of help. Well, David's one we've been talking about for quite a while, man. David's been one we've been talking about for quite a while. And he hit the trifecta when we found out he was running prostitution, man. When we did that last audit, man, when it was me, LP, and Quality, um, when Maheshi Expressi showed up that day, that basically there was a pressure cooker on the lid and that blew it all off. Yeah, that could be happening too. Yeah, he's the worst self-proclaimed apostle we've dealt with so far. He really hit the trifecta, man. Human trafficking, money laundering, tax evasion, yeah, all of it. Sex trafficking. There's trafficking going on with this cult, and that's why it's called Continuing operates as he is operating a human trafficking cult. I don't give a fuck what you say. When you move people around, fuck Todd White. Fuck Chris H. You know how many times we've talked about that fucking goon ass piece of shit on this channel? You know what, Chris H? Stop keep until the donors stop giving, guess what? They're gonna fucking enable the behavior. Fuck Todd White. He can suck it. He's a fucking con artist. I don't need to say much more about him than that. What is needed more about Todd White than to say he's a fucking fraud? Growing people's fucking legs out? Todd, suck it. You're full of shit, dude. A doctor would love to see you fucking grow somebody's leg out. And you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna look at you and fucking laugh. They're gonna be like, yeah, right. I don't need to expose Todd White. That guy's fucking dumb. Really? I don't know how people can't see that guy's a fucking con artist, man. Christians need to wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up. Somebody's coming out saying they can grow a leg out. Let me tell you something. It's been done. It's a fucking con, okay? Let's just go ahead and put that out. Anybody say they can make a fucking leg grow out or heal people, fucking make them fucking rise from the dead? They're fucking lying, okay? There is no such thing that has ever fucking happened. No medical proof, never. Maybe from fucking getting shocked back in, yeah, different story. But I've never heard of these people raising people from the fucking dead, dude. If I would talk as you in US and would be in prison in Germany in seconds. Nuh-uh, because Germany has the same rights as we do. Like, they have freedom of speech, man. Oh yeah. Oh well, here's the thing. That's the thing. In Germany, right? You guys don't allow the type of shit that happens here in America, right? If so, George Washington Bush, that's the thing. In America, it's all cool. You can use God as a proxy and say and tell people that they're healed. It's all cool when you put God in the middle, right? I know in some parts of Europe they don't allow this shit one fucking second. What the fuck did you just say? No, that's not true. Autism, shit like that, these degenerative diseases that these people are claiming they can heal doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Claiming fucking blindness has been cured. People with cancer, fucking. If you criticize government, oh, fuck our government. I don't like our government. They're fucking full of shit. They can kiss my ass. I'm wondering why the government doesn't audit the churches that we talk about. I'm wondering why, because they're a fucking church? Yeah, like the Church of Scientology. The only thing church about that place is the name. Place is a fucking operation, man. Church of Scientology, it's all a grift, man. That's the biggest human trafficking forced labor op out there. I don't know anything about that, Sky. We're not about that. We're talking about religious cults, man. Oh, Christian nationalists? Yeah, and again, without getting too political, yeah, yep. And those are the ones that scare me, man. See, and that's George Washington. All we've ever said is just, hey, go back to the Bible, man. Stop believing in these fucking assholes on social media saying they're prophets and apostles. Again, like Daniel Adams. Oh, I'm senior apostle because God gave me a dream. Several years ago, when I was just a pasty little cage fighter, God gave me a dream, okay, that I was going to lose my cage fights and then I was going to be a senior apostle to the nations, okay? God gave me this dream, everybody, so it's legit. Nobody was there to verify it, but he gave it to me, and I'm telling you now, it's all legit, okay? It's legit because God gave it to me. Just me. Just me. Just the denial Adams. Same with David. David's like, oh, God gave me a dream when I was 17 on Christmas that I was going to be the apostle to the nations. There's really kind of a title fight going on here. Who's the senior apostle to the nations? As far as I know, all the apostles died around after Jesus. That's how I was taught. So if there's an apostle that's actually really being an apostle, please let me know and point them my way so I can talk to them, because I would love to have a conversation with them. Because as far as I'm concerned, all these assholes that are claiming apostleship, they don't make themselves available to anybody. That's again, yeah, all apostles are dead from what I understand. Scuba Steve speaks. That is what I've been led to believe. The apostles are dead. They died fucking 20 fucking 2,000 years ago. Have more contact to truth and God than the church Christians. See, and see George Washington. I think that's how I'm kind of seeing it too. I don't go to church, man. But dude, I can see right through this shit, right? This George Washington. How is it non-Christians can see, like, feel me, dude? That's my question. That's what bakes my fucking noodle, bro. How the fuck is it non-believers have more contact to the truth and the word of God than actual Christians do? George, I would love to speak to you sometime, man. I really would. Hit me up offline, man. All my information's in my channel, man. I love making contact with people, dude. I really do. I don't care what part of the world you're in. I love getting worldviews, man. I love speaking to people about this and getting different thoughts, input, opinions, because not everybody believes in the same thing, man. I don't believe in everything that everybody else believes in here, and you guys, same here with vice versa. We're not going to have the same belief system. But what we do know is that these people are using it for fraud. Well, I can set up I can send you a Google link. We could do a Google chat or a Google, like a Google Meet. Google Meet works in Germany, doesn't it? Sure, Google Meet works, George Washington Bush. I really like your name, by the way. George Washington Bush. Most of the charismatics are frauds. Yeah. I don't do Skype. No, I don't have Skype. If you got Google, we can set up a Google Meet, dude. If you got Google, Google Meet be the easiest way. I could send you a link right now. Be that easy. Yeah, and Todd White, I think Todd White was even mentored by Kenneth Copeland at one point, right? Weakest link. So there you have that connection to another con artist. I mean, Christians, you guys don't see this? Kenneth Copeland's a fraud, Todd White's a fraud, and they're all connected in some way. They all have shit in the same swamp together. Okay, so Discord works in Germany too? Okay, cool. I'll try Discord. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Todd White. Don't need to do anything about him. Anybody that follows Todd White deserves really to have your money taken from you, because that guy's the biggest con artist out there. You can't make people's legs grow back. I'm sorry. That's just bullshit. It's just bullshit, man. Again, saying cancer can get healed. Private mobile 1 minute coaching equals €1,000. Yeah, I know. Maybe Todd White can start doing some mobile coaching at €1,000 a minute, right? But back to David and his trafficking ring. If there's people that are still connected to David, I highly recommend that you get out. Go home. Go home to your families. Go home to your friends, man. Oh, he's bad, Sky. Kenneth Copeland's bad news. It's almost like that guy was put on the planet so we know actually what to look for with these assholes. It's like, hey, that guy was put there for a reason as like a red flag. Yeah, David's part of the same NARBS. Yeah, he's part of the same NARBS as the rest of them. Yep. Yes, he is. The New Apostolic Reformation. Yeah. Yep. And it's all about money. These guys just wake up with a dream. Oh, God gave me a dream last night. Guess what? I'm an apostle now. I'm an apostle. I'm a prophet. The fuck out of here. Oh, I prophesied this. I prophesied that. And yes, he is. He's part of the same shitty nar bullshit. And yeah. Until he's busted, until David gets popped, he won't stop. He won't stop. Until he's popped or he's fucking laid up with St. Peter. He's not going to stop. 9 a.m. here for me. Call it what you, hey, business. Hey, no, Randolph, no. We've heard these leaders. We've actually heard these leaders say on audio, yeah, church is a business. Randolph, and you know what we say to that? Check this out. Randolph Lampke, you know what I say to that? That audio should be taken to the IRS. They should listen to it, and they should be like, oh, it's a business? Okay, guess what? You just got taxed. Your exemption is now, your tax exemption is now non-exempt. You are no longer exempt. We're calling in all your assets. We're calling in all your fucking taxes. And you're going to pay at the standard business rate because you want to run your church as a tax, as a business. And they clearly stated it's the Daystar, Randolph. Randolph Lampke, type in Daystar audio. Go listen to that. These people that are running $1 billion fucking Christian TV network said it is a business. It is about pleasing Joni Lamb. It is not about doing your job at Daystar. It is a business. Oh, Mr. IRS. Oh, this is a business? Oh, well, thank you for confirming that for us. Thank you. Now we can tax you as a business. Letting you know, man, it's a real thing. Been saying it. It's on audio too, man. So, yeah, no, it's on audio, man. And that is so damaging, man. It's so damaging to hear these church leaders say church is a business. Blew it right out of the fucking water, man. Blew it right out of the water. This is a business. It is not about coming here to do your job. It is about pleasing Joni Lamb, the leader of Daystar. So yeah, hit that like too. Hit that like, man. We're talking about David E. Taylor, but we're also talking about some of these other cult leaders, man. David's in deep shit. I can still confirm that. Absolutely confirmed. David's in deep shit. He's got a lot of problems that he probably doesn't know how to deal with them. The first Pope, Bishop of Rome, created church to suppress. Well, thanks for being here, Randolph. Appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for giving me a view. Thanks for giving me some view time, too. Appreciate it. Go scroll to the next chat so you can go fucking beat your dick, bro. Okay? We're talking about religious culture, bro. No, and I agree with you. I agree with you, George Washington Bush. Not all churches are bad, man. Not all churches are bad. They're not. I agree with you. I agree there are good churches, and I've seen them. I've been to them. Not all churches are bad. Just saying, start at the top down. Start at the top, work your way down, and start taxing them until you get to a good threshold. But I know they won't. It'll never fucking happen. Yeah. I mean, if people, again, once the donors stop giving money, it'll all end. But until that day, as long as the donors enable the behavior, keep giving their 10 fucking percent every month, they must be holy temples of God. Only God is allowed to speak there. Yeah. Well, these cult leaders, man. Yeah. I mean, David Taylor, he's the worst. He's the worst out of them, you guys, that we've come across. Catherine's pretty bad too. Catherine's pretty bad. What portion is legit in search of the Lord? Studying how to scheme too. That's the thing. I think more into scheme. Who created the addiction? I did. I created the addiction. Oh, George Washington, but it is a business. It is a business. Let me tell you something, George Washington. Church is a business. It absolutely is. I'm not saying all churches are, but the big ones, absolutely. Kenneth Copeland, Jesse Duplantis, Joyce Meyer, Daystar, The Word Network, The Way TV, fucking TD Jakes, Joel Osteen. Those are businesses, man. They're not church, bro. It is about business. It is about selling. The preacher to the people, man, has nothing to do with God. Joel Osteen, you know, pretty much the entire state of Texas hates that piece of shit because of what he did during the fucking hurricane. He wouldn't let people in. He's like, oh, I don't want to get my carpets dirty. Yo, fuck you, Joel, you piece of shit. Fuck him. Fuck Joel Osteen. Fucking go drive his car off one of the piers in fucking Galveston or some shit. Fucking piece of shit. Like, who are these people? He's got all this money, and in the one time where he could have showed he was a good person, he wouldn't let people in his fucking church, man. You're a surgeon scientist in Germany. Right on, George Washington. Helping the community, healing, and sharing the true words of the Bible, but they're not, Sky. I'm not saying all of them, right? There are ones that are out there that are doing the right thing, right? Abiding by the tax codes, giving the money back in the way it should be, you know, really helping the communities out. Yeah. The ones that aren't, those are the ones that need to be fucking put under. Be like, oh, you guys have not helped the community in 10 fucking years. You've not given one penny back to anybody. So guess what? Guess what? You're done. You lose your exemption. All your assets are being called in. You're now taxed at the standard business rate. Here's your fucking filing paperwork. I suggest you get to it. It should be that easy. It should be that easy with the tax exemption. I know. I like George Washington Bush too. I like George Washington Bush too. It's a good one. Hey Randolph, I don't know what you're trying to get at, bro, but I'm not Christian and I don't go to church and I very rarely read the Bible. But I do have a relationship with God, but that's between me and him. So anyways, you can take your little Neotech Bible out there and go out there and fucking read whatever the fuck you want, dude. Okay? I'm not Christian. I'm not going to read your fucking Neotech and all this other shit, dude. You're the way you're sounding, you're more of a conspiracy theorist. What's up, Janelle? Tell me. What up? What up? Talk about bees? What is it, Janelle? Yeah, the church, there's good churches out there, Sky. There absolutely is. I'm with you. There's 100% good churches out there. It's the smaller ones. It's the smaller ones that are doing the right thing in the smaller communities, right? It's these big greedy ones. It's like giving away $100 is like giving away 1,000, right? Bye, Randolph. Bye. You're just trolling now. Bye. Go troll another chat. Go put your fucking dick in your hand in another stream, okay? But yeah, and Sky, they are. I'm with you. There's a nest next door? Are they wasps? Are they wasps or bees? No spring flowers. Is it wasps like up in the corner? Or is it an actual bee? Are they actual bees? Because bees and wasps are different. I mean, if it's drought, yeah, you could put out a plate of sugar water. Wouldn't hurt them. It would bring a lot of bees in. I guarantee you that. You're going to feed them. It's going to attract a lot of bees if you put a plate of sugar water out. Oh, and the bird bath? Okay, yeah, you could put a plate of sugar water out. Yeah, but just beware. You're going to attract bees. I promise you. You might see one or two few minutes, but then in about, I don't know, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, you're going to see a fucking ton of bees. I'm just letting you know, if it's drought, they're hungry. If it's drought, they are hungry. There's a lot. So it's drought, it's hot, they're getting water, but they're also going to need nectar too. So yeah, you could do a cup of water or a gallon of water to a cup of sugar and just mix it. Yeah. If they're going to the bird bath, they're thirsty. Yeah. And you're in an Africanized zone too, so be mind, you're in Arizona. Those bees are probably Africanized, okay? Just be careful. I want to warn you about that, all right? If it's droughty and it's hot, it's a good chance most of the bees are Africanized, okay? But again, like I said, they're hot. Put it away from like your yard and your door and stuff. But yeah, if you could feed them, do a gallon to a cup of sugar. And they'll drink it up too. They'll drink it really fucking fast, I promise you. They'll drink a gallon once they find it and they get bees on it. They'd polish it off about a half hour, 45 minutes. Yep. Yep. And to keep it from fermenting, if you have any apple cider vinegar, put about a capful in or squeeze a little bit of lemon in to keep the sugar water from fermenting. Yeah, you could do that's a good idea. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You could put out some, I mean, if it's nectar, even probably the birds are going to go to it too. So, yeah. Yeah, just a 1-to-1 ratio. A little bit of apple cider vinegar, squeeze some lemon into it. The apple cider vinegar is actually good for bee guts. It's what do you say, like a probiotic? Because bees also have to have a healthy gut too. So apple cider vinegar actually helps their gut. So, yeah, put a little bit of there. That also keeps the sugar water from fermenting. But yeah, if it's drought, they're thirsty. They're thirsty. That is, Janelle, and that's the one thing bees, we all need water to survive, but bees actually need it to survive. Or what happens, right? The larva dries and cracks out. The larva will dry and crack. So I think it's every 7 seconds, a bee is doing a rotation, spitting water on the larva, coming in, dropping water into the larva because it'll dry out. So it's the bees have to continue bringing in resources to the larva or they'll die. Hey, good morning, Octolubes. We're talking about David running his trafficking ring, but we're just got on a tangent about bees for a minute. But we are talking about David and his human trafficking ring and how he's continuing to operate it move his people around, and he is in deep shit. A second here. Hang on. I'm replying a couple text messages. Hey, what up, Mr. Relish? Oh yeah. Yep. Bees do it all, man. Hey, Kevin G, good morning. Yeah, if you ever need bees removed, yeah, you can. You can contact the American Beekeeping Federation. Yep. Yep. You can contact Beekeeping Federation, and they'll come remove the bees for free typically, man, because yeah, it's bees they're on a decline. I mean, if we just stop fucking with them, I think they'd be okay. But let's see here. Twisted Maiden loves the D in his mouth. Okay, later, dude. We're talking about a cult here today, Mr. Relish. Yep. And people have come forward out of this cult and have talked, but there are some on the back end that aren't ready to talk yet, man. And I get it. I get it. I respect that, and we're supporting them through and through, man. What's up? Yeah, welcome, Mr. Relish. Yeah, no, we talk about cults here. The cult we're talking about, this fucking shithead named David E. Taylor. Just look him up when you get time, man. He's a shithead. He's a shithead. We found out he was running a trafficking ring, man. He bought a hotel down in Houston, right? Buys a hotel in Houston, moves all his people into this fucking trashy hotel, runs it down. There's no maintenance being done on it. It's slum, dude. It's slum. What hasn't he done now? Oh, man. I mean, this will end eventually, but it's going to either end with David 6 feet under because he's going to fucking, his health is going to get him, or he's going to end up in a pair of fucking silver bracelets. Him and Michelle. And we've been telling them for years, just stop, put it down, man. Give it up. Michelle, again, for you, Michelle, it would probably just be best that you just go down with the ship. That way you have somewhere to live, a prison cell. Because you're in all this, Michelle. You're in all of this. You know it. And you trying to say that you're not, guess what? Well, there's video proof that you are, Michelle. There's video proof. There's evidence that you are part of this. And it's all going to come to light eventually. Just time. It's just time. Nature Boy, the cult leader Nature Boy, he got busted. That white Karen-ass bitch put that piece of shit in jail for the rest of his fucking life, man. And then he tells the judge, are you happy? Are you happy? She's like, I'm not going to ask. I'm not answering shit from you. Oh, yeah. Joseph Bush, he's going to go down. Yeah, he's the Philip Green of JMMI. No, actually, no. No, he's not. No, Joseph was the one facilitating bringing in the Johns to the hotel. No, Joseph was out there. No, Joseph was out there bringing in the Johns to the hotel. No, Joseph's all part of it, man. Joseph's all part of it. Yeah, Joseph will do very well in prison. He's soft and he's fucking got a pretty mouth. Nope. Nah, he's not. Joseph, he won't. Nah, you're good, bro. Hit that like, subscribe too. He won't. And Joseph, he'll go down with it too. Oh, KK? KK's in deep shit too, man. Catherine's in probably just as deep a shit as David. And I don't know if anybody's been seeing her post on social media, on her YouTube channel, but apparently her book has gone to #1 This bitch, look at her. Tell me this bitch ain't egotistical. Look at her. Look at her. Look at Catherine. Look at her. She's all look at when USA Today, #1 book bestseller. Like, it's one of the most. Found out today that my book, Unlock Your Deliverance, made the USA Today bestseller list at number 26 out of 150 books. Like, look at her. Look at her face. She's all. I don't know. I don't know who's buying that trash. I'm going to buy it just so I can burn it. I'm just going to buy it so I can fucking burn it. And she probably did. She probably bought them all. Joni Lamb was known to do that. Hey, order your book. And she was really promoting it. So it leads me to believe that she probably did buy some of her own fucking books, man. Yeah, she writes her own books, man. You think quite a few people bought them? Well, anybody who bought Catherine Crick's book on April Fool's, guess what? You got fucking lied to and fooled because there's nothing in there that's of value. For real. There's nothing in that book that is of value. They're on our, dude, they're on our Redbubble. Dude, they're on the channel. We have a merch store. We have a merch store, bro. Hang on. Hold up. We're talking about this cult leader named David Taylor. Well, we were talking about Catherine Crick. But we talk about quite a few people on here. Catherine Crick is one of them. David Taylor's another one. Catherine Crick is this cult leader out of California. Hey, I'll tell you what, Sky, when you got time, go watch the main video on my channel. Dude, these ladies. Oh, and there's some, hey, 54 pussy in the house. Meow. Yeah, and it supports the channel. Yeah. Yeah, her support's dropping. She's got to be buying her own shit to pump her own sales, right? And it's befitting because they do that type of thing. Like, buy their own views and subs and then be like, look at my 1 million views and subscribers like Daniel Adams and dickhead Mike Signorelli did, right? Mike Signorelli sits there, buys his subs. He walks off his fucking stream, all right? Check this out. If you're gaining subscribers, it's got to be legit engagement. Mike Signorelli walked off his stream for over a fucking hour and he gained almost 1,000 fucking subscribers in that time when there was nothing happening on his stream except an empty fucking chair. That is fake fucking engagement. Mike Signorelli's a fucking, I can't believe that guy. And then when he hits his 1 million subscribers, all his little cock boys come up. Oh, congratulations, Apostle Mike. Really? Be more of a douchebag, Mike. When Catherine hits her 1 million subscribers too, when Catherine hits her 1 million subscribers, she will also do the same thing. Let's see how far off she is. I think she's about 10K off. She's 20K off right now. So Catherine's 20,000 off from her 1 million subscribers. When she hits 1 million subscribers, she will do a video and like, oh, look, I got a YouTube award. I hit 1 million subscribers, everybody. Well, because you fucking bought him, you fake bitch. Fake. Let's see here. I don't know. If you're in Germany, you won't be able to file that, dude. You won't be able to file that. Sorry. You got to have a fucking, you got to have a local address. Well, and that's the thing. I know people bought her book because there's people posting, oh, look, I bought Catherine Crick's book. Well, you got fucking fooled. You got lied to. You got taken to the bank, man. She took your money and she's laughing at you because the book is trash. And in a week, you'll probably be able to get the book on, April 1st, you probably can already get the book online for free. But go get one, RL. Sport it, man. Sport it, dude. Support the channel. That's how, I never ask people for shit here, man. I got my own job. I got my own money. This is just something we do as fun. And if people feel like they want to support the channel, hey, go pick one up. This one, I think $20, dude. $25. There's another one. I just made another one recently. I think I also made one where it's Axe Michelle. Let me see here. Hold up, let me see. It's Axe Michelle. I saw that. There's several, man. No, I just put a link in the channel for the merch store. Yeah. No, this is our shit. No, and it's your guys' ideas, man. It is. It's we all come up and sit here and brainstorm this shit. And we all just kind of think of some fucking funny shit. We're like, Buddy Jesus, like I saw that, Axe Michelle. It goes so many places with it. So we started putting merch up, man. And at one point, oh yeah, here I'll show you, dude. Here's another one I did right here. This is my favorite one. You're a disappointment. Yeah, bought 1 million subs but can't buy a single comment, right? It's like she's got almost 1 million subs but is only getting 86 comments. Exactly. Same with Dick Boy Daniel, right? He's got over 1 million subs but he's only getting 5,000 views, right? Maybe 15, 20 on some videos, but again, I think he's also buying those views just to make his numbers look big. But yeah, no, check out our Redbubble store, man. There's quite a bit of merch on there. I even did ones. I did the snarky edition of Catherine Crick. Show you guys again. So I did an expression of Catherine, and it's called the snarky edition. Yeah, it's the expressions of Catherine Crick. It's called the snarky. Me and Tilo were sitting there one day brainstorming it. Thomas is all, man, we got to do one with Catherine, but it's like all these crazy faces, right? I was like, but how do we do it? And we're like, it's got to be expressions of Catherine. And he's like, yeah, just put snarky under each one. I was like, yes, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. The snarky edition, I kind of dig that one, man. Yeah, the expressions of Catherine, the snarky edition. Yeah. Yeah, emotional chart of the modern cult. Exactly, right? It really is. And when you look at this one of Catherine, it is. Like, check this shit out. Like, look. Look, it's all their snarky ass faces. Look at it. Look, those are all the faces that we put on there. It's all these snarky ass faces, man. And that's a good one. The emotional chart of the modern cult. Yep. So there's a bunch of merch on there, and every time we come up with a good idea, we'll put it to the merch store. And the last one was the Buddy Jesus of I seen that. And then the You're a Disappointment. So yeah, it's the community that comes up with these ideas. If you guys want to sport it, man. And honestly, the quality of the material, it's pretty good too. I wear the shit out of this shirt, man. I haven't gotten any tears, no threads ripped, nothing. And I fucking love this shirt, man. I fucking love the shirt. And I also have another one in there that I seen that one. I actually wear that one too. I'm going to wear that one today when I go to lunch with Thomas Lopez. Me and the homie going to go at lunch today, man. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, by all means, go check out, there's God Gonna Get You. There's the David E. LeVay product. Yeah, no, the baseball style. Oh, dude. And this is the first time I've ever worn a baseball style shirt, and they're so fucking comfortable, man. Hey, that's cool. You own 4 Corvettes? Right on. Cool, dude. Go put videos out about them on YouTube, bro. That's cool. That's cool. I don't want to own 4 Corvettes because I don't want to fucking pay the insurance for 4 Corvettes. And anybody with, honestly, anybody with 4 Corvettes, you know what it says? Little dick, dude. Just letting you know that. Hey, you got 4 Corvettes. Why are you here, bro? Why are you watching a bum on YouTube if you got 4 Corvettes, dude? You don't own 4 Corvettes. You're so full of shit, dude. If you were, if you own 4 Corvettes, dude, you would be out driving them, bro. The fuck off my channel. Yeah. Some dude coming and saying, "Oh, I own 4 Corvettes." You know what that tells me? Little dick, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah, this guy and his worst investments possible. Yeah, let me go invest in 4 Corvettes. I don't, man, don't come in here asking me dumb questions like that, Fazil, all right? Seriously? That's like asking me if I fucking like fucking. Don't ask dumb questions, bro. Okay? Hey, good day, George Washington Bush from Germany, Berlin. Hey, man, Berlin's pretty bitchin', dude. I've been to Europe, man. I've been to Germany, and you know what, man? Berlin's Germany's a beautiful fucking country, George Washington. What kind of fucking dumb question is that, though, Fazil? I'm just gonna kick you out for asking a dumb fucking question, dude. Stupid, dude. Oh, do you like black man? Do I like black people? Dude, I'm a humanist. I love all people, bro. Get the fuck on out of here. You were born in München? München? I don't know why people ask stupid questions like that. Yeah, car investments over time, unless you're flipping a junkyard car. Yeah, I own 4 Corvettes. Stupid. Yeah, yeah. You deplete fucking value right when you drive it off the lot too. Yeah, because they want stupid answers. But back on David. Yeah, David and his investments in his G wagon. Think about that G wagon that David's has sitting there and hasn't been driving it. The big rig. Warren Buffett drives an '07 Buick. You know what I drive? I drive a fucking '94 Mazda truck, man. Cause I live in the country, man. I don't need a fucking nice car when I'm gonna be driving my shit on dirt roads and shit. Because I do. I live in the fucking country. Why am I gonna go out and buy a fucking Corvette? My little Alice car. She got a few fucking nicks and dings, but you know what? She got good bones, man, and she gets me where I need to fucking go, and that's all that matters. She drives. She got a good engine in it. Yeah, I drive a little Mazda truck, dude, little fucking 5-speed, dude. And you know what? Let me tell you something. My little Mazda truck will fucking out 4-wheel any fucking truck, dude. That little Mazda, fuck, dude. My little Mazda, fucking love her, dude. They never die. They don't. No, they don't. Sorry. The old cars never die. They don't. And I love my little Mazda. It's a fucking 5-speed manual, man. I love it. David's all. I have a G4 Mazda. Pronounce it Mazda. 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 So yeah, again, these people, like, again, these preachers, David, he's out there driving these fucking lavish cars. They cost a shitload of money to work on. I could crawl up right under my truck and work on that shit any fucking day of the week because it's easy. There's no electronics. There's no chips. There's no fucking random dials. It's all fucking cut and clean engine to work on, man. Anyways, back to David. So, XJs and the inline six. Yeah, I had an inline six at one time, RL. Yeah. Yep. I just Googled lobster car. Did you find David? Did you find David? Yeah. Yep. Lobster car. Nah. You won't find David. Yeah, the only lobster car you're gonna find is David, and he's gonna be eating lobster in a car. But yeah, nothing. The court cases, they've been settled. It looks like for the most part. Okay, everybody. The one up in St. Louis, somehow they paid off. I don't know. Maybe it's got kicked up to a higher court. I don't know. There's nothing on the docket that would suggest that. It just said both parties settled. That's that, and they're on their own at this point. So maybe I don't know, man. Let me read. Let me see what it said again. Give me a second here. It was a voluntary dismissal. Why would they voluntarily dismiss it? There was no settlement in place. Maybe that's part of the settlement of this. Nothing would be mentioned. Hey, we'll go ahead and pay, but we don't want anything said in the court documents. But it says each party to bear their own costs. Yeah, something. I wonder if this got kicked up to a higher court, man. I'm starting to wonder that. Voluntary dismissal, they dismiss it so they can kick it up to a higher court, get it off the docket, right? And then refile in another court at a federal level. That would make more sense, honestly, to dismiss it and then refile it at a higher level. Just drop it like, you know what, we're going to dismiss, we just want to go ahead and fucking dismiss it. Dismiss it, we're going to refile it in another court. We're going to refile it at a higher level. That would make more sense, right? What do you guys think? Would that make more sense to dismiss it because of the amount of money? $350,000 is a lot of fucking money. It's not like skipping out on a fucking tab at a bar or anything like that. He skipped out on lawyer fees. Didn't pay him. Not only that, racked up lawyer fees on the other side. I don't know. I'm just thinking about that right now, Janelle. Would that be a legit reason to dismiss the case? Because this order, the notice of voluntary dismissal, which was filed April 3rd, okay, it was filed April 3rd. I'm learning. I'm not a law scholar, that's for sure. But with David's court cases, we're learning a lot about tax law and how they fucking scam, like how they use the courts, man. It's really fucked up. They're really calculated in using the courts as a shield and a sword at the same time. That is what I'm thinking, Daniela. Exactly. It was voluntary. So it says, again, Carmen D. Michael, okay, McDonald, PC, that was who initially filed the case. And through undersigned counsel, pursuant to Court Rule 6702, they voluntarily dismiss its action with prejudice. So they're dismissing its action with prejudice against all defendants in the above styled cause, each party to bear their own costs. Because the case down in Florida, that went federal because of the amount, and it was over $75,000. So it hit the federal docket. I'm wondering if this one's also going to hit a federal docket too. That's just what I was thinking, Janelle. They dismissed its action with prejudice. Maybe they're going to kick it up. Let's see what happens. That's where I'm at with it just now, Daniel. I was just rethinking about it, reprocessing it. Dismiss it and kick it up. Because this was at the circuit court. This was at the lower level. Hey, Combat Donkey, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. What's up, Doc? Yeah, we're talking about David and his trafficking ring and how he's still running it. But the case up north in St. Louis was dismissed, but the amount of money involved, man. I mean, by now he had to have racked up close to $400,000 or $500,000 just in legal fees. The evidence is all there. Lack of evidence, yeah, the lack of evidence, it's going to be there because they have his social media accounts. They know he bought the houses. They know he bought all the properties up in St. Louis. Man, I just, something's gut feeling right now, that's all. I wonder if they're getting, like, there's orders from a higher power saying, no, dismiss that case, we'll take it from here. I don't have a lot of faith in our new FBI director. I'm sorry, Combat Donkey. If he does, man, if shit happens, okay. But as far as I'm concerned, Cash Patel, that fucking piece of shit, he's no different than fucking Maheshi Expressi down in fucking Houston. Mahesh Patel. You know what Patel translates to? It translates to fucking slumlord, dude. I haven't seen him do shit, man. I haven't seen Patel do shit, bro. Where's the Epstein list? Where's the Epstein list? Where's the Epstein list? They fucking toted that shit up and down. Oh, we're going to release the Epstein list. We're going to release the Epstein list. I don't like him. I don't like him one fucking bit, Combat Donkey. I don't like him one fucking bit. He's the least fucking qualified to be in the FBI. Are you serious? Come on, dude. Don't like him. He's the least fucking qualified, but leave politics off the channel, bro. We're not talking about that piece of shit. I don't fucking like him. You want my opinion about him? I think he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking douchebag, and he's the least qualified to run the FBI, bro. That's my opinion. Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course they deleted it. And he's in on it too. Fucking bullshit, dude. All these guys were in on it. They're all in on it. I don't care. I guarantee my fucking Cash Patel, he ain't gonna do shit about it, dude. Cash Patel is the least qualified. He fucking conspiracy theorist, dude. Cash Patel is a fucking conspiracy theorist. That's how I see him. I don't fucking trust him. I don't like him. That's cool, Combat Donkey. I don't force anybody to be here, bro. I don't force anybody to be here. My first question, why don't they go after the fucking churches? Why isn't the FBI auditing the fucking churches? Why hasn't the FBI brought down these fucking corrupt organizations yet? What the fuck are they sitting on? My question. Cash Patel sat up there in fucking Congress just acting like a fucking douche, man. Least qualified, bro. Doesn't even have a fucking criminal degree. Does he have a fucking law degree or anything like that? That's my question. Does this piece of shit have a law degree? No. Not that I know of. He's just been fucking put in that position, man. Just because of who he is. Because he's a... Okay, where's his law degree? First question. Does he have a law degree? Does he have a law degree, Combat Donkey, first of all? Where's his law degree? Where did he graduate from? Can you answer that? All right, cool. Later, Combat Donkey. Later, dude. You're a veteran, dude. I put you on mod because you're a veteran, bro, but apparently you can't handle my opinion, bro. So later, dude. Fuck. Later. Bye. 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 Cash Patel's a fucking piece of shit. You want my opinion? He's a fucking douchebag. And he's only been put in that place just fucking by proxy. That's it. He is nothing, and he's gonna offer nothing. Except to sit there and look like a fucking douchebag on camera. Just like David. No different. That's the thing. I've already looked into Patel, and he's a fucking piece of shit. He has no business running the FBI. I'd be better off running the FBI than fucking Cash Patel. I fucking have plenty of experience with corruption, especially with the fucking church that we've been talking about, man. It's bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. And once again, the government straight out lied to us. Oh, we're going to release the Epstein list. Where is it? Oh, brush it under the rug again. Brush it under the rug because everybody was involved. Wouldn't surprise me if Cash Patel's dumbass was on that fucking list too. Catch the drift? I don't care about our government. The fact of the matter is the government sitting back while these trafficking rings are actually fucking happening. And the problem is money's involved with the government in these trafficking operations. They don't want their fucking dick caught in the cookie jar. That's why the hotel in Houston hasn't been shut down yet. Richmond with a minor in crim just back in 2002. Yeah. Oh, the FBI could shut trafficking down, man. Holy shit. They could shut it the fuck down. Like that. Follow the money. Follow the money. Where's the money going? Bank accounts, Cash App, PayPal, NFTs, crypto. Where's the money going? Track it. It's that easy. Yeah, my tinfoil hat shines proudly. Follow the money. That's what we did with David. You follow the money and eventually you fucking all roads lead to David Taylor, right? The whole trafficking operation with David in Houston, he's got all these locations set up on the pretty much eastern part of America from Texas east and north. So from Texas north, he's got Texas, he's got Taylor, Michigan, St. Louis, Missouri. Then he's got a couple places back east in North Carolina, from what I understand, tied to Paul Adam. He's got places down in Florida. He's got fucking locations set up all over the place, just fucking raking in money. However he's doing it, whether he's still tricking out his church women or whatever the case is, but he's still making money somehow because these bills are being paid. That's cool. I have no problem talking about people with the FBI and stuff. I have faith in the FBI. I do. I have faith in the FBI, just not the head of it. That's all. Just not the head of it. I wish the feds would work a lot faster, because I would like to think with the resources they have, that they would be able to just speed it up a little bit. And I'm with you, Janelle. There's honest, good people in the FBI. I know there is. I know for a fact there is. It's just they're given so many resources, and the FBI is very political. So if I was ever going to work for the FBI, I wouldn't vote. I still don't vote. But even then, if I worked for an organization like that, I wouldn't vote, because then what would I have to gain for going after either side? They fight a hard battle. Yes, it is political. Yes, and that is something I've learned, and I've been told without being told that it is political. But the feds are fighting a hard battle. They do. And I think if you work for the feds, you probably shouldn't vote, because you investigate government officials, right? So you shouldn't be taking sides. Hey, I appreciate you, Asia. Go pick one up off the channel, man. There's some more, too. There's some more. God gonna get you. That's what David said. Exactly. They need a safe space to be able to speak up without retaliation from within their own agency. Absolutely. I mean, think of the whistleblowers in the FBI that can't go forward because of the shit that's happened. Yep. I just wish they would work faster. I just wish they would, man. But again, like you said, it's their work. It's the feds basically climb up a fucking mountain without climbing gear, in the fucking snow both ways, no shoes, shit like that, right? That's their job. They have to work with what they're given. But the feds, they have to have facts. They can't have just people say, "Oh yeah, I heard this." Okay, where did you hear this from? Who was the main source? They can't go off hearsay and just conjectures and theories. They have to have solid facts, proof, eyewitnesses, video images, sound bites, what the fuck ever. They can't just go based off, he said this, she said that. Nope. Can't do it. But again, like DNA said, they need a safe place to speak, man, against their own agency, because think of some of the shit the feds have probably had to bury. And I know for sure Waco is still a very soft spot in our government's history. It's a very soft spot, and it's mentioned, it's people frown upon it because it was such a fucking sore, man. And what I think they're worried about is another Waco incident with David, because this cult is armed. David's cult is armed. There are armed guards there. Whether or not they'll do anything, I don't know. I mean, the way they've acted when I've gone there a couple times, when I was just out there protesting, coming out with guns on their hips and shit, acting like they were going to do something, yeah, that was a problem. And I reported that to the police because I wasn't even on their property at the time. I was actually 75 feet out from their easement. So they came out in a threatening manner with a gun on their hip, telling me I had to get off their fucking shit, right? But those guys aren't even in Houston anymore. I don't see them anymore. I think they dipped out. I think they got out of Dodge because of all the heat that was brought when we went down there to protest on them. That's after that, from what I understand, the prostitution activity had stopped for a couple of weeks, and it picked back up. So they weren't smart about it. They continued on. They stopped for a little bit, let the heat die down, and then they opened up business again, started bringing people back. So, but the hotel in Houston, it's trashed. It's trashed. It hasn't been kept up. The AC units are probably moldy. You know, it's not a good place to live, everybody. Not this cold. If you're going to go be in this cult, get with us first and talk to us, okay? Let us know. That way we can persuade you to not go. Because if you do go, you're going to get stuck. You're most likely going to get abused. You're going to be financially abused, emotionally abused, possibly physically abused. And if you're a woman, you will most likely be sexually abused. We're just letting people know. Stay away from this place. It is a human trafficking operation, and it's all labor. It's all labor. David's going to move you around. And what you're going to do, you're going to sit on the phone all day. You're going to cold call. You're going to troll people's Facebooks, YouTube accounts, Instagrams, whatever. And he's going to ask you, this is his business model. Get you on the computer, get you to go to people's Facebook accounts, create massive fucking email accounts to create more Facebook accounts so you can go in and start messaging and asking people about God and start asking them for fucking donations. Pretty much in that order. And you're going to work probably 18, 19 hours a day. When you're not working, you're going to be reading all David's bullshit. That's it. You're not going to get paid. You're going to eat shit food. Not going to have friends, family. You're not going to have a normal life. What else? You're not going to get the proper health care you need if you're sick. What else is there, guys? What else is there with David? Can't even think, man. There's nothing good that came out of David's cult. That's what we were told. Yes, from one of my sources, very reliable. I won't say who that source was, but yeah, it was. When we did an audit, right? We went down and did this audit. An old boy showed up. This dude named Mahesh Patel. Okay, Mahesh Patel shows up. Mahesh Patel shows up. And we're like, who the fuck is this guy? He showed up before the cops did. Well, what they didn't know, right? What Mahesh and the cult didn't know is that prior to us going down and doing this protest, we had already called Harris County Sheriff's Office, said, hey, we're going to be out here protesting this cult. Okay? We're not armed. We're just out there doing video, but we're going to have some signs, and we are out there protesting. If you get a call, we want you to know it's us. We're not armed. Okay? We're peaceful protesters. I told him, I was like, I guarantee you're going to get a call. Promise you. So I let him know about a week or two before. So we get there. We protest. The cops get called. Dude shows up first, says, oh, well, I own the property. We're like, where the fuck's the paperwork, dude? So he calls the cops. But he shows up before the cops do. That was the thing. Mahesh Patel showed up before the police did. So that told me that the cult called Mahesh, and they wanted Mahesh to come over and kick us off the property. It eventually happened. They showed up with some bullshit paperwork, apparently. He said it was theirs. But Mahesh showed up, and we eventually had to leave. So yeah, Mahesh showing up, we did our own little search, and Mahesh owns these pay-by-the-hour hotels in Houston, all over the place. Multiple. He's known. Mahesh is a real piece of shit. Yeah. Mahesh is a real piece of shit. He's a fucking scummy fucking con artist. And his hotel at nighttime, it's a literal whorehouse. Sorry to say it that way, but it's prostitution. He's turning tricks out of his Lotus Inn over there off Telephone Road in Houston. Yep. And it's known. It's a known fucking prostitution hotel, man. It's known. Everybody knows. Houston police know. Harris County knows about it. They know. Well, when David and Mahesh started doing business, that's when it got real interesting. Because again, Sky, we were trying to figure out where the money was coming from with David. David's not making an honest living, right? He's got all these properties. He's had to pay them off somehow. How do you make this kind of money? You go darker and you go deeper, right? You do more illegal shit, Sky. That's how you make more money. So we figured it out. Prostitution. What's the best way to make money? Prostitution, human trafficking, forced labor. Make that hotel a one-stop shop, right? You can get your women, your party favors, and get whatever you want. One-stop shop. Say pay 20 grand for a weekend. Hey, you can come here 20 grand. You can take your pick of any of the women for all weekend, all day, any day. Make it a one-stop shop. You fucking dip out, man. And this is going to be a very, very exclusive kind of club, you guys. This isn't going to be something that's known, well known. This will be like a 0.5% of the 1%, but it's going to be like in the church sector. I'm thinking the people that were caught there were other pastors, maybe public officials. I don't know, but that's just a thought. That's why I think it hasn't been shut down yet. Whatever happened at the hotel, somebody got caught there that wasn't supposed to be there. Probably. It wouldn't surprise me. Is Patel part of the Patel family that owns Motel 6? It wouldn't fucking surprise me. The Patel is very known for like, hey, DNA. Patel literally translates to like house lord or slumlord. Yes. Makes sense, right? Makes sense that Patel is running a prostitution hotel in Houston. And it's only at night that it's open. And to book it, you can't book it directly at the hotel. You actually have to go through a series of websites to book it. Yeah, Patel's extremely common. It is. Yeah, we like to laugh here. Yep. It is, though. It is. Patel is extremely common. But again, it's ironic that Mahesh Patel, right, owns a bunch of fucking hotels that are basically shitty fucking get downs. Patel Motel Cartel. That's a good one. The Patel Motel Cartel. It's like the Nosiah Josiah Messiah. Oh, man. Internal Affairs has been known to let things happen to communities to wrap up a politician. Yeah. 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 Oh, I believe it. No, I believe it. I believe it. And and typically, like, Indian families, that's what they do. They go in the motel business. Vietnamese, what is it? The Vietnamese, they go in the nail business, right? Or the Koreans and Vietnamese, they go into the nail business. Indians, they go into hotels. Just I don't know. That's how it is. And that's, if you really look at it, it's true. It's not, I'm not being racist about it, but that's just common practice. I don't know why. They're big on motel businesses, man. Yeah, the Josiah Messiah. I like that. The Patel Motel Cartel. Oh, man. Say that 10 times really fucking fast. Fucking tie your tongue up. Uh-oh. I got some cuteness in here with me. Oh, shit. Here goes the neighborhood. Hi. Uh-oh. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, well, hello. Hello, puppies. Hi. Oh, I just got smothered by puppies. Oh, look at this. Oh, how wonderful is this? Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my wowness. Look at all of this. Wow. Wow. Oh, my God. Look at all of this cuteness. Holy shit. You can't pay for this kind of cuteness anywhere on the internet, okay? It's all free. Free. These are two of them right here. The other one's downstairs, probably outside, laying in the sun. Lenny's all, but I like to be on live stream, okay? Who likes to be on live stream? Hi. Aw, thank you. Aw, you're so cute. I know, Daddy loves you. Oh, hi. Hi. Have you been eating cat poop? Lenny's all, anybody need an internet boost? She's all, I'm here. Starlink engage. So, hey, everybody, see my ears? Look, Starlink engage. When Starlink walks in, everybody gets better internet, okay? She's all, well, she's all, fuck Elon, I'm Starlink 4K, okay? Hey, get out of my tea. What are you doing, man? Come on. She's all Starlink in the house. She's all Starlink's present. Everybody. Starlink in the heezy. I don't know, man. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, and casinos on Native American reservations have been shown just to do bad things, man. I love my dogs, man. Yeah, yeah. Well, when you have bigger dogs, they take bigger shits. They eat more food. They tear things up better. You know, these ones are easier to handle. Lenny's all, I have a fear of missing out. Okay, I have a real fear of missing out, so I have to go everywhere and do everything with everyone. Okay. Huh. She's all, I even eat cat poop. She's all, I have a real special skill of eating cat poop. Everybody. Okay. So I just don't smell my breath. Hi, honey. You're so cute. I know. Here, you want to be on live stream for a minute? Like, okay, be on live stream. So just put me down, please. Stop it. She's all, stop it. She's all, this is animal abuse. She's all, you're exploiting me. She's all, this is animal exploitation. She's all, stop it. She's all, you're exploiting me for money on your YouTube channel. She's all, that's not a good idea. She's all, I'm calling the Animal Defense League. She's all, unhand me, you beast. She's all, let me go. Yeah, Leslie, I love my dogs, man. I love animals, man. I've grown up around them all my life. Yeah, they're good to us. They're good to us. But yeah, this channel's about cults. I'm probably gonna wrap it up because I'm gonna go out with some friends actually today that we met right here on the channel, man. Yeah, Lenny's I'm gonna go get Hopper, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to Hopper. Okay, I'm gonna fuck Hopper up. I found this bunny rabbit out in a fucking gas station parking lot somewhere, and I brought it home, washed it, and she fucking tears it up, man. She loves it. It's her favorite toy now. But yeah, this channel's about cults. Anybody's just tuning in, Leslie. My name's Rich, and we talk about spectrums of religious abuse, sexual abuse within the religious realm, the financial abuse, all of it. We talk about it all. So if you want to hit that like and subscribe, by all means, please do. I do love dogs. I love animals, man. I do speak pretty openly about it. And I'm trying to get the attention of politicians actually in this to start changing the tax law. Hey, Phoenix 249, dude, you should see with one terrier that's fucking less than 5 pounds. Yeah, this one's a handful. Let me tell you something. This one's a fucking handful, man. I'm with it. Go sign the petition too, man. Hey, Daphne. Damn, where you been? We're still going on David, man. Which is everybody living life, man. I did. Let me get the yeah, man, sign the petition. Sign the petition, please, man. That thing, man, if we could just get more people to sign it, it'll pick up its own steam. I'm saying tax them. It's time. It's time, man. It's fair. Everybody needs to start playing ball. There's only 27 signatures, and you see how unpopular it is. It's very unpopular to tax the church. But I'm saying, okay, why is it so unpopular? Why is it so unpopular to tax the church? What are they actually doing good for the community? My question. There's the link. Sign it. Sign it, man. I'm being pretty generous too. People said, damn, Rich, you're being real generous with it. Yeah, I feel you. I just started work. I just got back into the field too, Daphne. I just started working again, man. I got my medical coding degree, and I started working, man. I'm super excited. I got into a good position with a good organization, and I wish my brain could just open up and they could just dump all the information in, and I would be good. But I gotta learn it. It's a lot of learning, for sure. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, that's one thing I've put in that in the change.org. Like, hey, take away the lavish tax exemptions. You know, their housing exemption. All that shit needs to be brushed under the rug, man. That's enough. That's enough, buying these huge houses and just letting them go to shit. Honestly, talk about a waste. You too, Daphne. I'm glad to hear from you, man. I'm glad you're working. Yeah, that's good. Keep it up. Keep it up, Daphne. It really is. I remember you. I remember you guys, man. People come and go on the channel, and I get it. People have lives outside of this, man. Phoenix, I think they do, but when it's used for wrong, dude, it's the worst, right? Phoenix, it's good to a sense, but when it's used for the wrong, it's horrible, dude. It's horrible. It's so abusive, so manipulative, just invasive on people's fucking faith, bro. And I'm here. I'm not Christian, bro, but I have my own relationship with God, dude, and that'll be between me and him when he punches my ticket. Because he's gonna punch our tickets all someday. He's gonna hit us all someday, and we're all gonna have to answer it at some point. But I'm trying to push for tax law to be changed. That was also one of my long-term goals in this, was to have tax law changed for the church. When they start making a certain amount, and I put in that petition, $10 million, anything over that, hey, guess what? You're taxed at a standard business rate. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Phoenix, a lot of people told me I was being generous. Like, damn, that's a lot of money, Rich. It should be less. I'm like, I felt it was fair to have a building, insurance, pay your employees. Exactly. That's what I said. Hey, what up, Scuba Steve? That's what I'm saying. Once you hit a certain amount, hey, 10 million, you pay a standard tax rate, right? You used to pay the standard business rate, or you give that other 10 million over to you give whatever over, you have to give a percentage. Oh, I'm tired of it. Sign it, Daphne. I just put the link in the channel, man. And I also put it on a community post, so it's there if anybody wants to sign it. I think it's fair. People said I was being too fair. I'm like, I think it's fair in a sense that 10 million, you can pay your employees, your insurance, you have building maintenance, grounds maintenance to maintain a basic overhead, right? I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair. Anything over that standard business rate, or you give 50% over a certain amount. Like, it's got to be brackets, right? Okay, if you bring in over 10 million over your set 10 million, guess what? You give up 50% of that back to the fucking community, and all of it, because that is the donor's money. You build fucking rehabilitation houses for drug addicts. You start doing maybe learning centers for children after school, right? Shit like that. Real shit for the community. Not fucking buying private jets and fucking huge mansions. No, you put it back to the community like it's supposed to. They're taking it from the people. They need to give it the fuck back. That's the problem here. It's all going in, and they're not giving back anymore. Like, oh, we're the church. We don't have to tell you what we do with it. Fuck you. We're just going to go and keep all of it. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with trying to be greedy with the church. They want to force the Bible on public schools and use state money for their churches, but they don't want exactly. They want the Eucharist, and yep, exactly. That's where I'm at with it. Tax them. It's fair. It's fair. God said pay to Caesar, man. So these people need to start paying to the government like everybody else is. Everybody else got to sit back and pay taxes every fucking year. Why isn't the church? Oh, because it's all done in the name of God, everybody. So it's all cool. Yeah, exactly. They'll use these zero loopholes. Yeah, Ken, that's what we're pushing for, man. Sign the petition, guys. Please, fuck, sign it. The more people that sign it, share it on Facebook. And people are saying it's fair. People say it's generously fair. And I think it's fair too. I do. I think it's generously fair. 10 million is a fair amount. It'll keep people from buying private jets, keep them from buying the big fucking mansions, because guess what? I'm saying go after the housing exemption too. The housing exemption, done. Get rid of that. Get rid of the housing exemption. It does. And there's zero, legislation has zero loopholes. Exactly. The legislation has to have zero loopholes. And that's the problem. There is loopholes in it. Oh, well, we can do this because there's this loophole and this loophole. Nope. All those loopholes closed. You guys, 10 million, keeps the private jets out of them, keeps the big mansions away from them. Yep. Hit them with 10%. Yeah, I think right now it's only got like 27 or 28, bro. It's not that many. Because it's not a popular subject. Let's take a peek here. It's got 27 signatures, man. It's got 27 signatures. And that's what I said. After 10 million, hey, anything over that 10 million, you hit them with 10% tax rate. Hit them with their own tax rate, 10%. Yep. Yeah, when it comes to a billionaire, you can take 90% and nothing changes for them. Exactly. And that's why I'm saying some of these rich churches, they need to get fucking taxed. Yeah, just sign it, man. And share it. Share it on your Facebook. It's fair, man. Impose taxes on churches with assets over 10 million and enforce financial transparency. Enforce it. Not be like, hey, you have to do it. No, fuck that. Enforce it. Enforce it. And with that being said, I'm going out to lunch with friends today. You all have a good day. Catch you on the next live stream. David E. Taylor, you are a piece of shit still. If said facilities is on public infrastructure, taxes for that too. Yeah, I'm saying they have to pay taxes to the system. Yep. Facilities on public infrastructure. Yep. Good day, guys. Have a good weekend.